Hi, 6-7s. I want to try and teach you something new today, something that will help us stay a little bit organized. So starting tomorrow, we're going to be starting a new science unit. And I don't need you to hand in or turn in every single piece of science that we do, but I want you to keep it safe in one spot. So we're going to create ourselves a new folder within our Google Drive, and then hopefully we'll be able to put all of our science activities into that folder. So here's how we do it. I'm on my Google Drive. I'm on my main page. You can see it's me because I've got my happy little face way up here. And I'm going to go to the opposite side, to the top left where it says New. I'm going to click on New, and up comes a number of different things. Now, we tend to go down here to start a new activity. But this time I want to stick at the very top where it says Folder. And I want to add a new folder. So I'm going to click on the new folder, and this is going to come up. And I want to name it something other than Untitled Folder. So I'm going to hit backspace. That deletes the current name. And I'm going to type in a name that's easy enough for me to remember so I can put all of my science stuff in there. You name it what you want. As long as you know what's going in there, then I guess you're fine. I'm going to hit the blue Create button, and I've created now a new folder. If I look at my Google Drive, the top bits, the stuff up here, these are the things that I access most often. Google Drive knows this, and it says, hey, you might want these later, so here's what you used recently. Underneath that are all the folders I've created. I have a lot of folders. They are some very full and some not so full. I try to stay organized, but clearly, if I move past my folders, these are all the files that I have not put into a folder anywhere. So we're just going to ignore all of that mess right now. If I go back to folders, I can go down to the S's because they are organized alphabetically, and I can find my new folder, which is Science. I click on Science. If I double click to open it up, there it is. But there's nothing in it right now because I haven't told the computer to put anything in it. It doesn't automatically know that this is a science note, and therefore it should go into my science. So let's show us how to do that. Let's go back to my drive. And I am now going to wade down into some of my files. And I'm going to find, oh, there's a file. It's a heat file. It's definitely science. So I want to put it in my science. So my little cursor is over the file. I'm going to double click on it. And sometimes it takes a second to come up. There it is. And I have all these things that I want to do with it. And one of them right there smack in the middle says Move To. And there's a little file folder next to it. So I'm going to click on the Move To. And up will come my drive options. Sometimes it takes a minute to assess them all. I have lots of folders and files. And my computer is sometimes really slow. There they are. And it starts with all of the files. Again, they're arranged alphabetically. So I'm going to go down to the S's and find Science. I happen to have 2 on there, but I'm going to click on the 1. And then see how this little blue move pops up? I'm going to click onto there. And so it says that it's been moved to my Science. Now, let's just check. So if I stay back at my drive, I go back up to my Science folder. I double click on my Science folder to open it. And now I have my Science. So this is hopefully a really good way to keep all of your science activities that we're going to do through our remote learning in one spot. I don't need you to constantly turn it into me. I just need you to keep them safe. It's kind of like putting it in a yellow folder at school, except it's not yellow, it's just on the computer here. So hopefully that will work for you. Yeah, so I guess we'll give this a try, and if you have any problems, let me know. Bye. Miss you all.